Hi guys, it's Ozark Hillbillies. Well, we didn't tell the whole truth. Mom and Dad was getting away to blow off steam ourselves. We got us a nice place out here in Big Cedar Lodge, part of Bass Pro here in the Ozarks. Nice little condo that ended up being complimentary to us. And as you can tell, we have a nice view of the lake, about 50 feet or so away from it. And we're going to do a little bit of cooking, one of our favorite meals. Kids don't seem to like a lot of the deer flavors, so we've learned to trim it down, put some flavor to it, and it disappears pretty quick when they're around. So we'll give you a short little tour during our cooking process here and show you what we're making and enjoy some dinner together on our last night away. Tomorrow's my birthday. We get to go home, get everything together for our deer season, and well, we're about 30 hours away from morning light. So
give or take.
well, we'll get busy and bring you along for the fun. Well, talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, hi guys. Well, beef stroganoff, but we're doing it with deer. Got a piece of deer. A friend of ours hit the deer this year. We got a salvage tag for it and actually saved the majority of the meat. Kids don't like it being real gamey. You got to trim it up, clean it up, get as much of that fat off. That fat is what carries your game flavor. Alright, what we're going to do is cut this real thin, and let me try this bigger knife here. Probably work a little bit better, but cut it real thin. It'll end up being extremely tender, and I'll be back shortly here after I get this done, and we'll move on to the next step.
Recording.
I'll end up using I always get rid of that little piece on the end. It's just hard.
That's what the roots are on it, so.
Mm-hmm. Do you want more garlic than that? I know you like garlic.
Yeah, we like it garlicky, so.
Alrighty.
It just calls for 2 cloves.
Actually, it costs like 1.
Oh.
But like I said, I know you. Alright, now that that oil has got a little of that flavor of that garlic in it, I'm going to add some onion. That's quite a bit of onion, but I don't think that's going to hurt our feelings none.
We really like onion, so. It's not a bad thing.
And our mushrooms. We're going to let this sweat down. Get a little soft. Put the lid on. That is not the best lid for it, but it's the one that came with the Condo, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright, the onions are already cooking down. The onions are soft. We're going to give it just a light salt here. And yes, I have salt shakers, but since this is a condo, not our condo, they're tiny, and it's just kind of a waste to refill them 3 times. So we're going to do it directly out of our store-bought canisters here. Alright, we'll get this off and get started on the meat. Since this is deer with no real fat, we're going to add a little bit of oil to the pan so it doesn't stick and burn. We'll get this about 1.5 pounds of meat. I know I haven't been saying measurements, but about a small, medium onion, depending on how much you like onion, and 8 ounces of mushroom, quarter stick of butter. If I can get the words out, English is hard. Salt, pepper, and recipe calls for 1 clove of garlic. We used 3 cloves, but like I said, we actually enjoy the garlic. And again, make sure you give it a little bit of seasoning. They don't come pre-seasoned. Alright, now that our meat is cooked, what we'll do is we'll add our Worcestershire, about a teaspoon, about a cup of our beef broth. We're going to save about half a cup of it so we can thin out our flour and make a thickener out of it. And I did not open this bottle first. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm not even going to measure it. Maybe I am because it's not coming out with beans.
You should just take the cap off.
It probably would have been easier. Alright, 1 teaspoon. I don't think we need that again. And then I believe we just let it simmer for a few minutes.
Oh, let's take the down first.
No. We're actually finishing off. What we're going to do is take the 1/4 cup of flour, about half a cup of the broth that we had reserved, mix it together, make sure there's no lumps, and we'll throw it back in with that beef, bring it up to a simmer so it'll thicken. We'll add the mushrooms and onions, butter and garlic back into it. And then we'll be on the home stretch. finishing this meal off. And it's already thickening in there, so we're doing good. Add our mushrooms and onion. And then once this has thickened up and come back to heat, we will add the sour cream. And get the noodles cooked while it simmers a little bit. And we will be done in a minute here, April. After we get the sour cream in, why don't you give it a little taste and see what we need for seasoning.
Doesn't want to come up.
Enough salt, pepper. Does it need a little more Worcestershire?
Needs more Worcestershire.
More Worcestershire. All right, we can do that. Well, you got some right there. Why don't you give it an add? I think that's good, huh?
Probably. If I need more, I'll just add it on top.
Alrighty. Alright, let's bring this up to temperature. And finish it off with the cream. And in just a minute or two, your oil will be boiling, or water will be boiling again.
Where are the noodles?
Up in the windowsill right there.
I see.
Yeah, I moved them up so I wouldn't be fighting them.
We'll put the bread in when we get the noodles started, because it won't take long. That bread's already heated.
Yeah. Alright, it's a cup and a half of sour cream. And you don't want to bring this back to a very high heat after you add this. And I'll first spoon here. And we found this recipe online a while back, and it was really simple. Enjoyed the taste of it, and you could get it done. If you do all the little bit of prep work, you can actually have this done in about 20 minutes. So it's a quick dinner that tastes great. And added benefit, the kids will actually eat it.
Especially if your kids like sour cream.
And I thought that was a crazy amount of sour cream, but it ends up working out really well.
And it coats the noodles very well. And with the Worcestershire sauce, you kind of take it by hand, depending on how much of the Worcestershire flavor that you like. I tend to like it a lot more than everybody else does, but I just add it over the top of mine if I don't think it's enough.
Alright, well, we'll let this come up to temperature a little bit. Can I have a small plate or something, bud? We're going to turn this down since we have a little bit of time and just let it slowly get there.
I think we might need to change burners.
You want me to switch burners with you?
Switch burners.
Alright, let me turn that one down. And let's switch them over. There you go. And do you want the lid anymore? I don't think you're going to need it.
I don't think I'm going to need it.
Alright.
I don't think you need it for yours either.
No. Alright. Well, once we get the noodles done, we'll be back. Serve up some dinner and enjoy it.
Everybody does this differently. Some people will mix the noodles and the stroganoff together. We normally just kind of put it over the top. but it's really up to you how you do it. Give us our top. Ooh, I need a hot pad. Ooh, hot. Alright. Put this down here. And you put however much you like on there. I'm trying not to make a mess. And I made a mess anyway. Alright, and that's about it. Salad always goes really good with this. And of course, bread. We got some cheesy garlic bread.
Well, that looks good, babe.
Alright.
Well, just got off the phone with the kids and said goodnight and talked to my mom. So we're ready for dinner finally. Well, why don't you grab a bite and let them know what you think, dear love.
Let's see what it tastes like.
Oh, let's get that horrible light out right behind you. There we go. Now we can see you.
Definitely good.
Well, it's got her approval. That's normally all I need. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. And we got what?
We got some food to eat.
About, 28 hours? No. Yeah, about 28 hours before I'll be waking up, heading out to do a little hunting. We have open season here in Missouri. And let me turn this around so we can see you. Oh, I was so low.
I'm a little cockeyed.
There we go. All right, well, like I said, we got about 30 hours or so before morning light on the 15th here in Missouri, which is the opening day of bow season. We will, of course, be out. Hopefully we'll have good luck. We're really anxious to check the cameras. We've seen a bunch of does, haven't seen any bucks on this property that we're starting our hunting on. If we're lucky, I'll get to check the cameras tomorrow, check on the blind, and maybe we'll have an early deer present in our cameras.
We hope so.
Well, guys, enjoy your evening. I know I'm definitely going to. Last night here at our condo out in Branson, and we get to head home and relax from our vacation. So, well, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you later.
Alright guys, so we're going to give you a short tour of the condo. It's bedroom 1 and bedroom 2. With the bedroom 2, they have the sliding barn doors, which are really neat. The other one is just a standard door. I have a laundry room right here, which is very teeny tiny. It's just a stackable. Bathroom, which you don't want to see, it's a mess. This is our kitchen. Very nice, big, open kitchen. We really like it. And then we got the living area, which is right here. This is the master bedroom. I'm not going to show you because it is a mess. But
We'll show a tiny bit.
we've got the sliding doors on both sides. Got a heater in the living room. Little fireplace. It's very nice.
Another corner here. One of April's favorite things about this place.
Yeah. Another fireplace in the bedroom, which is just awesome.
At the foot of the bed.
At the foot of the bed, yeah, so you get the max amount of heat. Like I said, it's got those nice sliding barn doors. This is the balcony, and it has a door from this room and a door from the living room. Really big bathroom for the master bed. And that's about it, guys. It's a really, really nice condo. We really enjoy it. And it's going to be sad to leave it.
I'm ready to go home.
All right, we'll see you in a short bit when we start our cook.